Alright everyone, welcome back. Please like, share, and subscribe. I wanted to just clear up the air out there for some people who may or may be confused on, can I mix my engine oil or can I switch my engine oil? Absolutely. We've been doing it for, I don't know, been in the business since 1991 professionally. I don't know what oil is in most people's cars when they come in and ask for an oil change. Or do they? Most of them have no clue. They say, I just need an oil change. They don't know what it costs. They don't know what it takes sometimes. They don't know what kind of filter it is. They don't know if it's low on oil, if it's out of oil, if it's leaking oil. People just don't know sometimes. So, can you switch oil brands? Absolutely. Can you switch between the viscosities? Absolutely. Your OEM manufacturer and dealership guys are doing that. If they say your car came with an 020, right? They're putting a 520 in it. You may not know that for a fact, but I'm telling you, that's what's going on. That's what's going on in the dealerships also. That's a fact. So yes, you can switch between oils, right? Can you mix oil? Absolutely. Why not? I've been doing it forever. Can you say you run 520 in your car and you don't have 520? Can you put another brand of 520 in the car? Absolutely you can. Why couldn't you? If it's a different brand, it's probably going to come with an ad pack that's either better or worse than what you have. So what's the difference? If you're overextended on an oil change and you need to top your oil off and you can't get your hands on, say, synthetic blend, can you put a full synthetic oil topped in your engine? Absolutely. Can you mix regular SAE oil in your car? Just say a 1030. Absolutely. Absolutely. Been doing it forever. Is there any adverse effects? I'm going to say probably not. If you're mixing it with the contents of the oil, say you had we're just going to say 520, right? And all you can get your hand is 1030 SAE. Can you put 10 SAE 30 in your car, topping it off with 3 quarts of the other oil? Yes, absolutely you can. It's still lubricating. I would rather it be lubricating than not lubricating with lack of oil. If you have an oil leak and you change brands of oil, could it cause a leak? Could it cause the oil to leak more? I would say if you switch to a thinner grade oil, yes, you're going to have an oil leak that you necessarily didn't think you had. And oil leaks usually start out as, I can't get away from the sun. Damp signs in your engine. Not necessarily an oil leak, but that's an oil leak coming, right? And over a period of time, will a certain oil make that leak happen more? I don't really think that the oil has anything to do with it. In the old days when we had cork gaskets, you heard this old thing, switching from regular oil to full synthetic, you're going to get an oil leak. With the crappy oil gasket designs and the tin pans and all the crappy designs back then, cork and neoprene may respond a little different to a full synthetic oil change. And I don't have the science for you, and it's possible that you could have got an oil leak from that, but you're talking old technology seals and gaskets that probably weren't really necessarily designed for it. And I bet your ass you probably had an oil leak anyway, or an oil seep, and it just made it happen worse. I don't see too many cars today with oil leaks. Very, very uncommon. If it's a poorly maintained car, I usually do. If it's a maintained somewhat vehicle, most of the time that we check a car for an oil change and we check for if the oil's full when we work on it, 9 out of 10 times, it's not because there's an oil leak, it's because it has an oil consumption problem. And for many reasons. Typically not doing the right oil change intervals, overextending the oil changes, and not using the right oil that has the ad packs to keep that engine clean inside from deposits. So yes, you can absolutely mix oil. I've been doing it for years. I had one guy say, oh yeah, my Dodge Ram calls for, I don't even know what it was, the ones that eat lifters and cams constantly and have ticking noises. You can't put 520 2050 in this motor. Yeah, I did. Customer's never been more happy with 2050 in his Dodge Ram his entire life. Me putting 2050 in his engine. Now, we're in our climate here in South Jersey, you can get away with that. Are you getting away with 2050 in sub-zero temperatures? Nah, probably not. Not unless you have an oil warmer or a block warmer. So in different climates of the world, yeah, you're not getting away with a 2050 or anything like that. So, you know, oil has its designs of where it works with different climates, different abuse, different engine designs. And that's a whole nother conversation. But I just want to tell you, I put 2050 in a guy's Dodge Ram. He had a little bit of lifter noise. And I said, hey, let's just see if we can't make this sound better with a 2050 oil change. And no issues whatsoever. None. No check engine lights, no drivability problems. The engine's quieter. It's actually smoother. And using that thinner oil and pressing it is a problem. It was a problem for him, like most drivers for gasoline engines. So you can mix oil. Been doing it forever. I wouldn't say, do you want to put 10 different quarts of oil of different blends and weights in your car. You don't want to really do that. But if you're just topping it, can you top your engine oil with a different brand and weight? Absolutely. I wouldn't go down in weight. I would stay with the same weight, if not go up. Thanks for watching.